Hi friends, it's Mandy. Thanks so much for joining me for another process video. Today I'm working on a Traveller's Notebook spread and I'm using the beautiful Henley kit from Felicity Jane. So this is the March kit and this is the first project that I've created using this kit, and I have to say I'm loving it. The colours are so beautiful. The combination of teal and light pink and coral is so pretty, and as always the florals are beautiful as well. And I wanted to mention to you that, in case you weren't aware, that Felicity Jane are now offering their kits as a digital download as well. So if shipping costs is an issue for you, that might be a solution that would work for you so that you can still play with the beautiful Felicity Jane products. So you can purchase the digital kit and download the papers and embellishments and print them yourself. So I just wanted to mention that in case you weren't aware. So the photo that I'm going to document on this page is of myself with my sister and my niece, and it was taken on my sister's 30th birthday recently. We went out for morning tea and it was just a lovely morning, and I wanted to document this photo. So I'm using two of the pattern papers from the kit. I'm going to cover the left-hand side of the spread with that aqua-coloured patterned paper, and that has a really pretty tone-on-tone pattern on it with the lighter background and the darker teal pattern going through it, which I think is really pretty. And you'll notice that before I stuck that into my insert, I matted it onto just some white printer paper, and the reason I did that was because on the back it had a black and white spotted pattern, and I didn't want that to show through to the page on the other side. And so I often do that if there's a darker pattern on the back. Before I stick it into my insert, I'll just stick it onto some white printer paper first, and that just stops that pattern from then showing through to the page on the other side. Okay, so then on the right hand side of the spread, I've added that pattern paper with the cute tiny little black hearts on it, and I think that's so pretty. So then I'm going to add my photo on the left hand side of the spread, and then I just pulled out some of the journaling cards from the kit, and I often like to use these in my Traveller's Notebook inserts. They work great for adding your title or your journaling to, and so because I don't do pocket page scrapbooking or project life, I really like to use them as either layering pieces behind my photo, or I'll use them to add my title or journaling to in my Traveller's Notebooks. So then I chose that one, the journaling card that says today at the top, and that has that beautiful teal colour at the top of it as well. So that worked perfectly to be able to bring that teal colour across to the right hand side of the spread, because I like to make sure that I have a balance of the colours on both sides of the spread, just to make sure that it just looks cohesive. So then I really couldn't go past using those beautiful coral coloured florals. So I'm going to add one, I'm going to tuck one under the left hand side of the photo, and then I'm also going to add one there on the right hand side on top of that journaling card. And then I'm just working on building some layers up around my photo. So I'm going to use two of the die cut frames from the kit, and I've tucked one underneath the photo as a layering piece, and the other one I have used as an actual frame over the top of the photo. So now I have also just pulled out some more of the die cuts, and I'm going to create another little cluster up there in the top left hand corner of the spread. I do have a play with it to see whether I like it better at the bottom, but I end up sticking with it at the top of the page there. And so that just creates like a third point of interest on the page, just to create that visual triangle. And so then I'm also going to add a couple of the beautiful wood veneer pieces from the collection. So I've added to that top cluster one of the little ampersand, and I really love that. I think that's so pretty. And then I will also add on the right hand side of the spread a tiny little wooden heart, and so that just once again helps the page to look balanced. If I add something on the left hand side, I want to make sure that I add something to balance it out on the right hand side. And then I'm using the beautiful puffy gold alphabet stickers from the kit to add my title to that journaling card. And these are so pretty. I love them. And so then I also am using another one of the journaling cards, the one with the diagonal black and white stripe at the bottom. And I'm just cutting that black and white stripe off and adding it to the bottom of that piece there, just to add a little bit of black to that page, a little bit of contrast. And because over on the left-hand side of the spread, I've added that heart die cut with the black on it, I just wanted to add a little bit of black to this page as well. So I'm happy with how this is looking now, and I'm starting to get things stuck down. And this spread actually came together really quite quickly. I feel like when I work with the Felicity Jane kits that the products are just so beautiful and everything coordinates so well that it just makes that creative process a lot easier, and you can just sort of have fun with playing with the products rather than having to think about coordinating things and what goes with what, because you know that everything in these kits is going to work beautifully together. Okay, so I've got everything stuck down, and I just trimmed off the edge of that label because I wanted that to sort of hang over the left-hand side of the spread there. So I just cut that little bit that was overhanging the edge off. And now I'm going to, as I said before, add a little wood veneer heart to this right-hand page. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add some of these beautiful gold sequins to the spread, and that just brings in a little bit more of the gold that I used in the title. And that will finish it off. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching this process video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. I'll have some close-ups here at the end for you, and if you'd like to go and check out this kit, I'll have a link to the Felicity Jane shop below. So I will see you soon, guys. Bye.